Hey guys, welcome back to IT for Humans. Today we have Miguel in the studio. Welcome.
Thank you, it's a pleasure to be here.
We will be discussing the use of IT in schools today, more specifically the idea of implementing a class dedicated to the subject. And as you are an expert, can you please enlighten our listeners and explain the concept of ICT?
Sure. ICT stands for Information and Communications Technology. It's about implementing telecommunications, computers, as well as integrated software to empower students to master all the different platforms of information sharing. It's a very current subject in the digital world we live in, where adapting to the future of technology is important, especially for the younger generation.
Alright, so now we are all caught up. What is your personal opinion on teaching it in a specific lesson?
I don't personally think it should be taught as a separate class, and I'll tell you why. Because technology is all around us, and the youth today is exposed to it in massive amounts from a very early age. They've got iPads, phones, they game, etc. In today's age, there are plenty of opportunities to familiarize yourself with the different platforms in your own time. For some people, it's all they do actually. So to sum it up, I think you can do courses in different forms of ICT, but to make it into a whole subject is for me pointless, and I fear it will take focus off of humanities such as writing and speaking.
And if the subject was implemented, so you feel that the teachers are capable of handling it, and here I'm talking about already established teachers.
If it were implemented, I think it would require some sort of postgraduate educations for said teachers, which I think would be difficult to do given the already packed schedule for most teachers. It would though be kind of ironic that teachers are educating students in subjects that the students are more acquainted with than the teachers teaching the class.
So I get where you are coming from, but the future is IT, and the children have to know how to use technology, both old and new.
I absolutely agree with you there. IT is definitely the future. But in preparing for the future, we can't forget about the traditional goals. School is about preparing the youth for further education. This might include IT, but it also includes the traditional subjects in a much broader way.
So basically what you are saying is that IT, instead of having its own subjects, should be implemented in the other subjects, and IT shouldn't be the focus, but it should become more prominent in school today as a part of the basic education for children.
Exactly. I do recognize that IT is important. I use it myself every day. However, it should never take over the school. Children still needs to learn how to write in hand, play and make up analog games. It's a part of growing up and growing as a human. My point here is that IT should play a larger role, but it shouldn't be the most important one.
Okay, and finally, how do you feel about unplugged programming then? They use it in some schools before teaching programming as a part of IT, and it is meant to teach the students how programming works, but it is based on analog exercises.
If the school could work it out like that, then it sounds great. I really like the idea of having the students play around with it outside and without the use of computers. If IT were ever to be implemented into the school as a separate subject, it should be with unplugged exercises as part of it. And believe me, I'm not sure saying this because I don't support IT as a standalone subject. I'm saying this because children learn better in a mixed environment, and it can help them reach further in this new technological world.
Okay, great point there. And sadly, I think we are out of time once again. Thank you for coming and sharing your opinion.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Before ending, we would like to thank our sponsor, ICT Denmark, who are doing a great job of spreading the use of IT to different schools around the country. Here at IT for Humans, we support the children's need for further technological studies. And thank you for listening.